Hello guys, Kaiser here, back with another video. Sorry, it's been a while since I uploaded a video. It's been a very busy few weeks for me, so I'm finally back at it to bring you another video. Today we'll be taking out the North Carolina, and we are on Sea of Fortune, and this match will be just a showcase of what the North Carolina is all about. Tier 6 American battleship with 16-inch guns. Alright, so first off there we see that we got the southern central spawn, or shall I say the spawn just closest to the south of Charlie Cap, and then from there we also see that each team has one destroyer and there's no aircraft carrier for this match. Alright, so before we go any further, let's quickly take a look at the commander we're using. Of course it's William Sims, inspired by Andrew Cunningham, and Azalain Scharnhorst as usual, just a standard accuracy build for the North Carolina. Alright, so here I decide to push a little forward in the North Carolina, and my main objective here is to, of course, try and get some crossfires going on ships heading into Alpha Cap and into the Charlie Cap, and support the two cruisers on my right that is heading towards Charlie. Alright, so here, important thing to note, I just got located there. That means most likely the destroyer is running twist and track or perceptive, and is closest to me, and then it disappeared. So that means it changed direction after that. So I'm no longer the closest ship, which tells me it could either be the destroyer heading towards Alpha or towards Charlie. But we won't know for certain until we see the first torpedoes coming. Alright, so there we see a North Carolina, and we see he's not moving at an incredible fast pace. Looks like he's creeping forward at half speed. And there we see the ship behind him also turning, where that means it's an Iowa turning broadside. But we see the North Carolina there is giving up more angle, and we take a shot there. Now, one thing important to note, we are spotted here instantly, which means the destroyer has very likely got a shot on us. Sorry, a line of sight on us, and we see Charlie is being capped, so we know he's right in front of us. And you see there, I was very ignorant of my own position and angle towards the North Carolina, and I lost almost half my hit points for that. So that's a lesson to be learned. Even if you try and get the broadside of other ships, do know that you need to angle yourself. Don't make my mistakes. Alright, so we do get a double citadel in North Carolina, and a little bit of revenge with regards to citadels that we received, and one for him. So we know the Z-23 is in front of us, and boom, we eat a torpedo. Not ideal, unfortunately, but at least we were able to put out the flooding. So we know he's in front of us. One of my cruisers is contesting the cap. We see the low health Carolina over there heading towards the Alpha Cap. We see a Georgia over there, that's broadside. That could be a very nice target to shoot. Lead him a little, and off the shells go. We also see the Iowa is coming closer, and of course there is a Z-23, our primary target, and our cruisers are hopefully going to start focusing on him. But it looks like the enemy battleships are just absolutely focusing on this cruiser. As you can see, it's York, and he's already basically dead. So we know he won't be able to take out the Z-23 if the enemy ships keep shooting him. So I also try and zoom in here and try and hit the Z-23 as best as I can, because every little hit on the Z-23 counts. Alright, so the Z-23 got the York there, and we also managed to kill the North Carolina on the other side of the map. Alright, so here the Iowa is rushing me, and he's 4 kilometers away from me, so here I instantly start reversing. I do not want to get rammed. We got lucky with a few very nice heavy hits in the start of the match, but we don't want to end our luck here. One important thing to note is the Iowa also has 16-inch guns with me, which means he can overmatch my bow on the North Carolina. So I need to be very careful here that I do not present 100% nose into the Iowa. At a slight angle is my best bet, but if the Iowa knows where to aim, he can definitely destroy me from the nose in here. And we are set on fire there, and we got our reload in 3 seconds, so hopefully we can get some nice hits into the Iowa, and we managed to get a citadel there for just over 17,000 on that citadel. And yeah, that was a pretty nice hit on the Iowa there. Got a little bit nervous there, knowing the Iowa was getting his reload soon, and that would probably spell the end for our match. But luckily we managed to finish him off. So we have a New Orleans over there. That's I actually don't know what he's doing over there. Probably hiding from the Georgia, which is understandable. But would be nice if we had some sort of method to spot the enemy destroyer. Alright, so the Georgia has got 18-inch guns, can also overmatch my bow, and I need to be very careful here. He is slightly angled there, but not too much, but we do see that the second Georgia has arrived, and we did get 5 penetrations on the first Georgia we shot there. So now we just need to play it safe and not get too much of the focus of the enemy team. As we see on the minimap, the enemy destroyer is spotted. If you see there on the corner of the screen there, 11.5 kilometers away. We lost our first front turret. It's incapacitated, luckily only temporarily. So we need to see if we can't get off for our remaining gun at the Z-23 there. But doesn't look like we hit him, unfortunately. Battleship dispersion hitting a destroyer at 13.5 kilometers is a difficult task, but nevertheless we tried. Alright, so our team has captured Alpha, so luckily we get the points generated by that cap, and the enemy has yet to secure Bravo or Charlie, which is very good for us. So I'm waiting here to drop spot, and luckily I do drop spot, but the Georgia blind fires my trajectory that I was reversing in, and that could be very dangerous for us. And I do believe he hit the island. It looks like I didn't see any shells land next to my ship, so I believe he did hit the island when he lost spot of me. He auto aim put him into the island there, which is a very nice thing for us. And of course our New Orleans out in the open against 2 Georgias is not a good thing. So now I am located. We know the destroyer is closest to me. As you can see, there's no friendly ships near me at all, so I'm definitely the closest ship to the Z-23, and we know probably he's gonna come this way to try and torpedo me. That's the most likely conclusion to think of. Luckily, one of our friendly cruisers is starting to cap Bravo, which is fantastic. The more caps we get, the better. And here I am just hoping that our friendly battleships from the Alpha cap, after they won that flank, will start heading in my direction for a little support here, because if I push out now, the 2 Georgias will definitely kill me, if not the Z-23 before them. So I could definitely use some support here. I'm just trying to prevent myself from dying to see if I can't live a little longer and potentially help the team even more. If I just rush out now, I will just be throwing away my my ship, as I know the Georgias will just overmatch me. And that'll be the end, as I don't have any heals left and I'm stuck on just below 20,000 hit points, which is not ideal. So I'd like the Georgias to start focusing on one of our allied ships before I start to open fire. So here I'm reversing, trying to see if I can't get a shot onto the Georgia. We see the Charlie cap is being capped, so we assume the Z-23 turned around and he's in the Charlie cap now. Alright, so then we take a little cheeky shot at the Georgia, 3 penetrations, not too much damage, but at least it's something, right? Luckily my teammates are spotting this Georgia for me, so I can take a few free shots here. Alright, so the Z-23 was spotted here. It looks like his last known direction is pointing bow in towards me, so I assume he is going to head in my direction once he has finished capping Charlie. So I'm plane spotted here, which is unfortunate, so both the enemy destroyer and the 2 Georgias know exactly where I am, and they can see me move on the map here. Luckily our friendly cruiser managed to securely cap Bravo, and the enemy destroyer just capped Charlie. So we're up 2 caps against 1, and we have a lead of 370-ish points at the moment with 5.5 minutes to go, which is really nice buffer to have in case something goes horribly wrong. Alright, so we have opportunity here to see if we can't get rid of the destroyer, which I'm hoping we will do. Luckily our friendly Massachusetts managed to finish off the Georgia there. I'm very thankful for that. So now I have the confidence to push into the cap here. I see the remaining enemy Georgia is pushing to the north, which means he's most likely not focusing on me. So I'm trying to creep up to the smoke screen of the enemy Z-23. I see he is firing his guns, and it seems like he is focused on shooting, looks like our friendly Massachusetts, or perhaps our cruiser. So he is distracted there, and we do see he is low health. He starts moving, we do take our front guns that are shot at him there, 2 pens, and our front gun will finish him off there for our second kill of the match. Very nice. Bringing us also the high caliber medal for 2 kills. Very nice. So always nice to kill an enemy destroyer, as you never know. The enemy destroyers could definitely change a match and influence it either for the good or the bad, as they have the power to change a match very quickly, so it's always nice to get rid of them as soon as possible. Alright, so we do see the enemy Fiji there, and here I am having a little bit of a auto-aim bug. My auto-aim would not lock onto the Fiji there, which is a bit unfortunate, but we managed to get off our first salvo at the Fiji there for just over 6k, which is very nice. Our friendly Colorado just wiped that Fiji from the floor. So that means it's just the enemy Georgia left, and hopefully I will be able to finish capping the Charlie cap, get a little more XP, just to secure the win for our team on points, hopefully, because we have all 3 caps now. We'll be reaching 1,000 points very, very soon. Alright, so the whole enemy team is focusing on this Georgia, so am I, but he is swerving left and right, throttling his speed, and it's a little tricky to hit him as he is at 18 kilometers from me. It's basically at my max range, and I won't be able to hit the Georgia much longer. As you can see, I can only shoot 17.7 kilometers in the North Carolina, fully upgraded, and yeah, that's a bit of a disappointment, but it's okay. At least we got all the caps, we're getting the points, and leaving our friendly allied ships to whittle down that Georgia. Looks like our friendly cruiser is pushing in to set that Georgia on fire, which is great. And then a battleship north of Alpha, that's also pushing to try and get closer. Alright, the our friendly Georgia got the high caliber medal, that's very nice. And unfortunately the Georgia killed our friendly cruiser there, the Miyoko, but it will not affect the outcome of the match too much. So we will still be able to pull off a victory here, unless somehow we lose all our ships, but I doubt that will happen. I also believe the Georgia is quite faster than the North Carolina. I am topping out at 22 knots here, which is not ideal, but at least we see the Georgia there is going broadside, and hope to start hitting him as soon as I am within range to hit him. Alright, he just came back into my range, and we're on 960 points. So hopefully I will be able to get that salvo off, and then we should win on points unless we lose another ship. And unfortunately there I aimed a little too far. I didn't see the angle the Georgia was pushing in, so I missed that front salvo, and we win on 1,000 points. And that brings us to the end of this match. And yeah, a very interesting match in the North Carolina. 5 citadels and 170,000 damage, 2 kills, 4 resets, and yeah, high caliber medal with the solo cap. A very nice match displaying how good the guns on the North Carolina is. And of course, base XP of just shy of 3,000 for a good match in the North Carolina. Alright, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please hit the like button. If you want to see more videos like this, please hit the subscribe button. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Auf Wiedersehen.